London, the second night of BLACKPINK's deadline tour at Wembley Stadium proved that their stage energy is never halfway. If the first night was already packed with surprises, this second night became an explosion of music, visuals, and emotions that were even bigger than before. From the afternoon, Wembley transformed into a center of global celebration. Thousands of blinks from all over the world crowded the streets around the stadium, dressed in signature BLACKPINK outfits, carrying banners, and holding their hammer bong lightsticks ready to glow. The atmosphere outside felt like the biggest K-pop carnival ever held in the UK. As soon as the gates opened, fans rushed in to secure the best spots. The grand stage, with futuristic lighting, giant LED screens, and fireworks effects, was ready to welcome them. Shades of pink dominated the entire arena, creating a breathtaking sight even before the music began. At exactly 8 p.m., the stadium lights went dark. The thump of bass and dramatic intro visuals accompanied the appearance of Jennie, Jisoo, Lisa, and Rosé. They kicked off the night with Pink Venom, greeted by deafening screams and a stadium-wide sing-along. The music's vibrations could be felt all the way to the back rows of Wembley. The setlist that night was a non-stop party. Anthems like How You Like That, Shut Down, and Da-Da-Do exploded with flawless choreography and lighting that made every second feel cinematic. BLACKPINK also brought fresh live band arrangements that gave several songs more power and a different twist from the studio versions. Midway through the concert, the mood turned intimate when Rosé appeared with her acoustic guitar to perform Gone, followed by Jisoo captivating the crowd with the full version of Flower. These emotional moments made Wembley feel like a small, warm room, despite being packed with tens of thousands of people. Lisa then turned the energy back up with her rapid-fire rap in Money, paired with captivating choreography and fiery effects that heated up the atmosphere. Jennie added another surprise by performing a remix version of You and Me, accompanied by a giant moon visual on the screen behind her, creating one of the most iconic moments of the night. It wasn't just the performances that stood out, visual effects were an inseparable part of the experience. Confetti showers, multicolored lasers, and fireworks lighting up the Wembley sky made every fan feel like they were at the world's biggest music festival. Each song was wrapped in detailed production that was a feast for the eyes. The concert closed with As If It's Your Last, where the entire crowd stood, jumped, and sang without stopping. Wembley Stadium shook, and London's night sky was filled with beams of light and shouts of pure joy. This second night was not just a concert, it was a global celebration that proved BLACKPINK remains at the peak of their dominance in the music world. The main highlight of the night wasn't just the setlist, but also the almost seamless stage transitions. As one song ended, the LED visuals shifted dramatically, transporting the audience into a new atmosphere within seconds. It felt like a cinematic journey where every segment had its own story. The group's choreography looked even more solid on the second night. Their movements were not only precise but carried a wilder energy than the night before. Fans felt the adrenaline surge with every beat drop, especially when dance-heavy tracks were performed with full intensity. Lighting design played a huge role in enhancing the experience. Green, blue, and purple lasers cut through a thin mist in the air, creating visuals that looked straight out of a futuristic movie scene. Every beam seemed perfectly timed to sync with the rhythm of the music. The solo stages became unforgettable moments as well. Each member brought a different vibe, from elegance and emotion to explosive bursts of energy that got the entire crowd moving. Every performance felt personal, yet still connected to the overall theme of the concert. Wembley's famously advanced sound system was pushed to its full potential. Booming bass, crystal clear vocals, and the live band blended perfectly. There was never a moment when the sound was drowned out by the crowd's cheers. Everything was balanced to deliver world-class audio quality. The interplay between visuals and music was further amplified by stage effects like bursts of flames, showers of confetti, and CO2 blasts timed perfectly with song climaxes. These elements made every fan feel like an active part of the show rather than just a spectator. The song arrangement for the second night felt more dynamic. High-energy tracks were interspersed with emotional ballads, giving the audience moments to breathe without ever losing momentum. The tempo of the concert was carefully maintained to keep it consistently at a high. The climax before the finale was earth-shaking. When the opening notes of Boom Baya hit, the entire stadium seemed to lose control. Waves of fans jumping could be seen from the stage to the upper tiers, creating a rare sight even for the biggest music events. As the last song played, Wembley lit up with a pink glow from thousands of light sticks swaying in unison. The scene was a beautiful finale, as if the entire stadium had transformed into a glowing ocean. It left not only a visual imprint but also an emotional one that every attendee would carry for a long time. With the success of the second night, BLACKPINK once again proved their status as one of the most influential groups in the world. The London concert wasn't just another stop on the tour, it was a statement that they can deliver a show combining quality, creativity, and stage power that is hard to match. The second night of the Deadline tour at Wembley Stadium will be remembered as one of the most spectacular moments in BLACKPINK's touring history. With grand production, fresh arrangements, and energy that burned through the night, they gave an experience that exceeded fans' expectations. Beyond entertainment, this concert became a symbol of how music can unite people from all walks of life. Thousands of fans from different cultures, languages, and countries came together in the same rhythm, proving that BLACKPINK has become a universal language in the entertainment world. The success of this second night further solidifies the Deadline tour's reputation as one of the most ambitious and impactful concert tours in modern music. Every city on the itinerary is not just hosting a show, but a global pop culture celebration. London, with Wembley Stadium as its iconic venue, was the perfect stage to showcase BLACKPINK's scale and power. Pulling off two back-to-back sold-out nights at such a massive venue marks their international dominance as still unshakable. As the stadium lights finally dimmed and fans slowly made their way out, one thing was certain: everyone who attended took home memories of a night filled with lights, music, and togetherness that will be hard to replace. BLACKPINK had left an indelible mark on the heart of London.